Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital spoilers. Jason and Sam's love story left unfinished did Exes deserve to be endgame. General Hospital, GH, spoilers reveal that Sam McCall's, Kelly Monaco, upcoming departure has left plenty of viewers thinking about what might have been. It's tough to lose Sam as a character, but this also means supporters of her pairing with Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, will never get the next chapter they were hoping for. Jason and Sam have earned many fans over the years, thanks to their chemistry and rich history. There was a time when Sam and Jason were one of the most popular couples in the soap world, so it's disappointing to know they're over for good. Of course, Sam has had her fair share of other pairings, including her former romance with Drew Quartermaine, Cameron Matheson, and the solid relationship with Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, that she's in right now. Those romances certainly have value as well, but Jason and Sam always seemed like a pairing that was going to come back around eventually. It's a shame that GH chose to fire Kelly Monaco instead of playing out an epic J-Sam reunion storyline. Danny Morgan, Asher Antonisen, could have helped bring Sam and Jason back together sooner or later. You can bet that Danny would have been thrilled to see his parents become a united front once again. With Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens, on the verge of waking up, Dante will have someone to turn to in the aftermath of Sam's presumably fatal exit. Although Dante will have some grieving to do, he'll have a path forward with Lulu when he's ready. Since Dante and Lulu are arguably each other's destiny, it would have been nice to see Sam and Jason get that same endgame status. Instead, the show is toying with the idea of a Jason and Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, romance that's already proving quite unpopular on social media. If Sam had stuck around and been given the material Monaco deserved, there could have been tons of other storylines for her to play, both as an individual character and as part of a reunited couple with Jason. Now Jason and Sam's love story will be left unfinished, so that's worth complaining about as far as many J-Sam fans are concerned. Do you think Sam and Jason deserved to be endgame? Are you disappointed that Jason and Sam's love story is over without another chapter? General Hospital spoilers say Sam's exit arc is coming up quickly, so we'll pass along more predictions on what'll play out along with updates on how that news will affect Port Charles. Jason Morgan and Samantha McCall, two names that will forever be intertwined in the hearts of General Hospital fans. Their tumultuous love story spanned years of passion, heartbreak, danger, and undeniable chemistry. But with Jason's abrupt exit from Port Charles, the question remains: did Jason and Sam deserve to be endgame, or was their love story destined to be left unfinished? For many fans, Jason and Sam were more than just a couple. They were an iconic super couple. From the moment they first crossed paths, sparks flew, and despite the obstacles thrown their way, their love endured through kidnappings, mob wars, and even Jason's multiple returns from the dead. But the fact that their journey has yet to reach a satisfying conclusion has left their devoted fans yearning for more, wondering if they were robbed of the true ending this epic romance deserved. The beginning of a love that transcended danger. Sam McCall, the feisty, independent con artist, and Jason Morgan, the stoic, silent enforcer, were an unlikely match. But in the world of General Hospital, opposites often attract, and when they do, they ignite with the intensity of a wildfire. Jason and Sam met in 2003 under dark circumstances. Sam was pregnant with Sonny Corinthos' child, and Jason, ever loyal to his best friend, stepped in to protect her. Though their relationship began out of necessity, their connection deepened, and before long, they were embroiled in a romance that left fans captivated. Their love story wasn't without its complications. As Jason navigated the dangerous world of organized crime, Sam stood by his side, proving time and again that she could handle the mob life as fiercely as any man. Together, they faced endless dangers: kidnappings, shootings, betrayals, and Jason's countless brushes with death. Through it all, their love remained a constant, unshaken by the chaos around them. But their relationship wasn't just built on the excitement of danger. It was rooted in trust and mutual understanding. Jason, who was often closed off and emotionless with others, allowed Sam to see the softer side of him. With her, he could be vulnerable, and in return, Sam felt truly seen for who she was, beyond her criminal past. Their bond was powerful, unbreakable, or so it seemed. The first goodbye, Jason's death in 2012. In 2012, fans were devastated when Jason was presumed dead after being shot and falling into the water at Pier 52. His death marked a turning point for Sam, who had just given birth to their son Danny. Grieving the loss of Jason, Sam faced an emotional roller coaster, unsure of how to move on without the man who had been her rock. But just as she began to pick up the pieces, life threw another twist her way. In 2014, Jason returned to Port Charles, except this time he wasn't Jason. Not yet, anyway. With a new face, courtesy of recasting, a new identity as Jake Doe, and no memory of his past, Jason's return was bittersweet. Sam, now in a relationship with Silas Clay and later Patrick Drake, struggled to reconcile her feelings for this new version of Jason, especially when the truth about his identity finally came to light. For a while, it seemed like Sam had moved on, and perhaps she and Jason were better off as friends. But their connection was undeniable, and once Jason regained his memories, the pull between them became impossible to ignore. The reunion, a love rekindled. By 2017, Steve Burton reprised his role as Jason Morgan, bringing back the beloved version of the character that fans had missed. This set the stage for a renewed romance between Jason and Sam, as they rediscovered the love they once shared. Sam, who had married Jason's twin, Drew Kane, was torn between the two men, but ultimately, her heart led her back to Jason. Their reunion was everything fans had hoped for, filled with the same passion, intensity, and danger that had defined their relationship from the start. They had been through so much, and yet their love remained intact. Together, they faced new challenges, including the ever-present threat of mob violence and the complexities of co-parenting their children, Danny and Scout. But just when it seemed like Jason and Sam were finally on track to get their happily ever after, fate intervened once again. The unfinished chapter, Jason's exit. In 2021, Jason Morgan left Port Charles once more, this time under far more tragic circumstances. After being presumed dead in a tunnel collapse while trying to rescue his friends, Jason's sudden departure left Sam, and the audience, in shock. Sam had just started to rebuild her life with Jason by her side, and his exit felt like a cruel twist of fate for a couple that had endured so much loss already. Sam's heartbreak was palpable. She had lost Jason before, but this time felt different. There was no body, no closure, just the lingering question of whether he might return, yet again. And as she tried to move on with her life, focusing on her children and building a new romance with Dante Falconeri, fans couldn't help but wonder if Jason and Sam's story was truly over. Did Jason and Sam deserve to be endgame? The question that haunts General Hospital fans to this day is whether Jason and Sam were meant to be endgame. Their chemistry was undeniable, their love story epic, but was it ever meant to reach a fairy tale conclusion? Or were they always destined to be star-crossed lovers, doomed by the dangerous world that surrounded them? Some fans argue that Jason and Sam's love was so intense, so fiery, that it couldn't possibly last forever. After all, they thrived in chaos, and without the constant danger, their relationship might have fizzled out. Others, however, believe that they were robbed of the happy ending they deserved, a life where they could finally be together, without the mob, without the danger, just as a family. With Jason's future on the show uncertain, and Sam moving on with Dante, it's unclear whether the door is still open for a Jason and Sam reunion. But one thing is certain, their love story remains one of the most unforgettable romances in General Hospital history. Whether or not they end up together in the future, Jason and Sam will always be remembered as a couple who fought for their love against all odds. And while their story may be unfinished for now, fans will continue to hold out hope that one day Jason will return, and their love story will finally get the ending it deserves.